Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I am going to discuss different functions of the Selenium WebDriver by which we can use to read the data from the application, from the our application browser. Okay. So here are some functions I have listed down like get current URL, get title, get page source. If you want to read the page source, current title of the applications, current URL, okay, then we have some specific function like get current URL, get title, get page source, and similar type if we want to read the data from a specific of element locators like get text, attributes value, CSS value, tag name, location, size. Then we have some specific function, we can use those function, and then we can get the data details. Okay, so now before moving on these topics, these tutorials, so if you are coming first time on my YouTube channel and you have not subscribed it, okay, so subscribe first, and also click on bell icon so that when I upload any new video you will get the notification. Okay, so now let me start. So first of all the top the three functions cases, we need to call the driver functions directly. Okay, like if we want to get the title, we can use the driver dot get title method. Okay, what it will do, it will read the title from the application and return those titles. So we can store this method return a string. Okay, we can store in string data type. And let me print this title. If I go here, so what is the title? So title is, if you come in head, you will get the title here, Facebook, like this. And title will be also, you can see on the top of browser, Facebook login or sign in. So this is the title. Okay, so now let me run and show you how this will read and print. Yeah, you can see here same value I am able to read. So this will also play some important role when we want to verify the titles of the applications. We can read the title at runtime and we can verify. Next, if we want to get the current URL, so there is a function. uh, Sometimes we require to read the current URL and we need to verify some values in the URL. Okay, so we can use the driver.get current URL function. This will return us the current URL. Okay, let me run. Yes, you can see here current URL as well as title, both value I'm able to read. Next, if you want to get the complete source code of the application, okay, so there we have some specific function, and generally we require to source code sometime to verify some values in source code. If we require such type of verification, so we need to read the complete source code and then verify expected value. So Selenium WebDriver provides some function. Let me give you driver dot get page source. Okay, so this function will read and return the complete page source content. Yeah, you can see complete source code I'm able to read, and this is printed on the page. Okay, so there are three functions here. Get title, return the current title of the application. Similar type get current URL, return the current URL of the application. Page source, get the complete source of the code. Now I want to discuss some more function which is related to a specific element like get text, get attributes, get CSS, get tag, all those functions. Let me go one by one. So this is the create. Okay, here is the text. Okay, so text means if we want to read the text, so which are visible on the UI. Okay, sometimes this is hidden, but we need to these text will come between the opening tag as well as the closing tag. Okay, so now this is the URL I am going to create. This is the element I am going to create the locator. This is CSS value. Find element by dot CSS, and this will return as the CSS value. So I'm using here by dot CSS selector. This will return as the web element object of the element. Okay. Now I am going to read the text. Okay. So I can call the element object, then dot get text. Okay. And then we can use store this text in a variable like text. Printing the text value. Let me now run and show you. Okay, so text is coming here, create new account button. We can read this and we can then verify with any expected value. So such type scenario if we require where we need to get the data text from the application and then verify with expected value. Okay, so we can use that from this function. Next function is get attribute. What is the attribute? Actually, basically, attribute is just like the which are coming under the tag. Okay, these are the known as attribute like role, class, this rex, fi, data ID. Okay, so like suppose that if you want to verify something in the CSS, like this is selected or something, so we need to read the attribute value. Okay, how we do that? Then element dot get attribute, then I can pass here the attribute name. Currently I am going to read the class attribute value, so I will pass here the class. But if we are getting the role or something different, right, we can use that attribute to get its value. Now here attribute value, let me print this. Yeah, you can see CSS class value I'm able to get here. Okay, so you can see all these values returned. Okay, so these are the attributes, and if you want to get the any attribute value, then we can use the get attribute method of corresponding element. Next, this is related to CSS value. Basically CSS is cascading sheet style, which will useful to design the application. Okay, and like color, if you want to get the color, font size, or all those values related to CSS, then we can use the method get CSS element dot get CSS value. Here I will pass the CSS name, what CSS we are going to get. Like suppose that if I want to get the background color, okay, of this element, so I will pass here the CSS name bg color. Okay, next I can also get some CSS value, like suppose that font size. Okay, we can pass this CSS font size. Okay, so two value I am reading here. One is the BG color and second is the font size. Let me now run. You will get the CSS value. Okay, so 17 pixel and this is coming in hexa format. Okay, 17 pixel color is getting this background color green. So this is the RGB BA color we are getting, and we can verify this. Next method is related to tag name. If we want to get the tag name, we require to check the tag name of element. We can use the get tag name method. Okay, so let me here store in tag name, and I'm printing this tag name. Okay, let me run now this. So its tag name is A, right? So tag basically is this tag name, HTML tag name, and this will give us the tag name of this corresponding element locator. So its tag name is A, so we will get here A. Now next, there are two functions. One is the get location and get size. So get location basically give us the location of the element, and then we can get the position of the coordinate x and y. Get location. This will return us the point object. Okay, we need to import the org OpenQA Selenium. Just imported, and this will give us the x and y coordinate. We can call the get x plus get y. So I will get the coordinate of the current window. Okay, I will get the coordinate of this locator and current window or our desktop. So this will give us the position x and y coordinate value. You can see 682 and 409. This is the coordinate value. X axis is 682 and 409 is y axis value. Okay, similar type, if we want to get the size of element, we can call the method get size, and this will return us the dimension. Okay, dimension object. So using the dimension object, we can get the height and breadth. Okay, so using the get size function, we can get the height and breadth of the element. Okay, so get size return us the dimension object, and then with the help of using dimension object, we can get the breadth as well as the height of the element. Now if you can see 48 and 196, these are the in pixel. 48 pixel is the height and 196 pixel is the breadth. So now these are some important function which we will use to read the data from the application. So now let me recall. So first of all, get current URL. So there is a function In driver, you can call driver dot get current URL. This will read the current URL from the application and we can store in any variable. Okay. Similar type, if you want to get the title, we have a function driver dot get title. This will get the title of the applications. Okay. And returns title we can store in any variable, and then we can verify with expected values. If we want to get complete source, why we require complete source? Sometimes we need to verify some value in the page that is exist or not. So in that case we can call the get page source, and then we can verify the value. Okay, so now there are some important functions which are related to element specific. Like suppose that if you want to get the text of a element, okay, then we have a function element dot get text. This will read the current text of the elements text, and we can store in any variable. Okay. Similar type, if we want to get the attribute value of that element, any particular element, we can call the element dot get attribute function, and we can pass the corresponding attribute name. This will return as the value of that attribute. Okay, attributes value. Okay, similar type get CSS. If you want to read the CSS value, then we have function element dot get CSS value. This will return the CSS value of corresponding CSS. Okay, so if you want to get the current element tag name, we have a function element dot get tag name. We can read, this will return as the tag name of current element. If we want to get the position of the element on the screen on our desktop, okay, then we have a function get location. This will return as the points object. Okay, with the help of point object we can get x and y coordinate. And there is, if we want to check the dimension of the element, size of the element, we have a function get size. We can use that function. This will return as the dimension object, and we can call the get height and get width method to get the dimension. Thanks for watching the video.